Welcome to the deep dive, where we cut through the noise so you don't have to.
Yep, making sense of it all.
You're busy, right? And staying informed shouldn't feel like another full-time job.
Definitely not.
So today, we're laser focused on something that's probably top of mind for every small business owner listening: AI.
Artificial intelligence, it's everywhere.
It really is. We've sifted through a bunch of stuff: blog posts from VoiceSpin and Pipedrive, a deep dive from Inks42.
A practical PDF listing tools, even insights from the Olive Branch Chamber of Commerce.
Right, and a conversation with Axum, plus articles from Workday and MSME strategy. Quite a mix.
Good overview, yeah.
So our mission today, it's simple, really. Give you the essential understanding of AI tools for your small business
What they actually do, why they matter.
and how you can actually use them, without getting totally lost in the tech jargon.
Exactly. We're not just listing features here.
No.
We're pulling out the crucial insights. Think of this as your shortcut.
A shortcut to understanding how AI can genuinely impact your bottom line.
Yeah, and streamline your day-to-day, enhance customer relationships, starting right now.
Okay, let's jump straight into it then. One thing that really leaps out from the sources is this sense of urgency.
You felt that too.
Yeah, VoiceSpin puts it really plainly. If you're not leveraging AI in your business yet, you're already falling behind.
Wow, that's direct.
It is. Why is this so particularly relevant, do you think, for the small businesses listening?
Well, what's fascinating is how directly AI hits the core challenges small businesses face.
Like limited resources.
Exactly. Limited resources, team members juggling, a million different hats.
In there. And tight budgets, always.
Always. VoiceSpin really highlights that AI offers a way to kind of punch above your weight,
Do more with less.
do more with less. That's the phrase they use.
Yeah.
It automates those routine tasks, the time sinks,
Right.
streamlines processes for better efficiency, and ultimately helps you grow without necessarily needing a huge jump in headcount or spending.
So it frees up your time, your
Yeah.
team's time.
For the higher value stuff.
Yeah.
Strategic planning, building those customer relationships.
Where the human touch really counts.
That's it. That's where you want people focused.
That makes a lot of sense. It's about using tech to amplify what you've already got.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just, talk. The numbers seem to back this up pretty strongly.
You do. Pipedrive mentioned that McKinsey report, the 2024 State of AI won,
Yeah. What did that show?
a huge leap in AI adoption. Something like 72% across different business functions.
72%. And mainly in.
Sales and marketing were leading the charge there.
Okay. And there was another stat, wasn't there, from the Workday blog?
Oh, yeah, that U.S. Chamber of Commerce report. Even more striking.
How striking.
Get this. 98% of small businesses are now using AI tools.
98.
98%. That's more than double the 40% they reported just the year before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't some future trend.
No, it's happening right now. It's the current reality. AI-driven operations are fast becoming the standard.
And if you're not adapting.
You risk getting left behind. Seriously.
98%. That is hard to ignore. So, okay, if almost everyone's using some AI, where are they seeing the most immediate, tangible benefits? Let's start with customer happiness. Always crucial.
Yeah, customer service is definitely a big one. VoiceSpin highlights AI-powered software like their own AI messaging,
Right.
and others like Help Scout, Zendesk names you probably recognize.
So what's the AI doing there?
The core advantage is things like 24/7 support through AI chatbots.
Okay, so no waiting overnight for an answer.
Exactly. Plus, AI reply suggestions for your human agents makes them faster, and AI summaries of conversations.
That saves time waiting through transcripts.
Totally. And that 24/7 availability, you mentioned it's huge. VoiceSpin cited a Salesforce stat.
What was it?
77% of customers expect immediate interaction.
77%. You just can't staff for that around the clock realistically, can you?
Not easily for a small business.
Yeah.
But an AI chatbot can step in, answer common questions, provide that immediate help.
And they get smarter, right? VoiceSpin mentioned that.
Yeah, they learn from interactions, improve over time, they become a better asset.
So thinking about actionable insights for someone listening, what's one concrete step they could take today for AI in customer service?
A really good starting point. Just check the tools you might already be using.
See if they have AI features built in.
Exactly. Many platforms are adding AI chatbots or assistance features. Exploring those is a low-risk first move.
Makes sense. Leverage what you've got. Okay, so that's serving existing customers. What about attracting new ones and managing those relationships? Sales and marketing.
Right. Another huge area. VoiceSpin points to AI-powered CRMs.
Customer relationship management systems, like
Yeah.
HubSpot, Pipedrive.
Those are the big ones they mentioned. AI takes these systems, which already help manage customer interactions, to a whole new level.
How so?
But
Like Pipedrive's AI sales assistant.
yeah, that's a great example. It helps spot promising leads, suggest the next best step to take.
So your sales team isn't guessing.
Less guesswork, more focus on building relationships and closing deals. It can even draft and summarize emails.
HubSpot does AI stuff too, right?
Mm-hmm. AI website builders, content creators, conversational chatbots to engage people right on your site.
It's like having an extra AI marketing helper working 24/7.
Pretty much. And the personalization AI enables is really interesting.
How so?
Well, VoiceBin mentioned tools like Klaviyo for marketing automation.
Right, for email and SMS.
Yeah, but highly targeted campaigns, personalized product recommendations based on what people have bought or looked at before.
Predictive analytics too, like guessing what they might want next.
Exactly. Then you've got social media management. Buffer, for example, has an AI assistant for content ideas.
Oh, that's handy. Writer's block solved.
Could be. And Pipedrive mentioned Sprout Social, using AI to figure out the best times to post.
For maximum engagement.
Yep, and even helps write the captions. Pipedrive also brought up Wishpond.
Another website builder.
Yeah, but using AI to auto-generate website copy and even images.
Wow. So much of that initial heavy lifting, AI can handle it now.
It's pretty incredible. And that ties right into content creation itself, which is another massive area for AI.
Right. Let's talk content. ChatGPT has to be top of the list. Everyone's heard of it.
For good reason. VoiceSpin, Pipedrive, that AI tools PDF they all pointed out.
Super versatile. Brainstorming ideas.
Creating content product descriptions, emails, social posts.
It can even suggest, like, sales or marketing strategy.
Yeah, it's like having a free brainstorming buddy and content assistant always on call.
But it's not just about creating text from scratch, is it?
No, definitely not. Tools like Grammarly, again, mentioned by VoiceSpin and Pipedrive, are like AI writing coaches.
Checks grammar, spelling, sure. But more than that.
Oh, yeah. Suggestions on style, tone, making sure you sound professional and clear.
Yeah.
And it plugs into tons of platforms.
That's useful. Then there's the visual side, Canva.
Canva's huge. Multiple sources mentioned it. AI simplifies graphic design massively.
Even if you're artistically challenged.
Yeah. Exactly. Drag and drop, tons of templates, but now with AI features baked in. Enhancing photos, even creating images.
Making professional-looking stuff accessible.
Totally. And Pipedrive mentioned some others too, right? More specialized tools.
Yeah, like Claude and Jasper for maybe more in-depth writing.
And Midjourney for generating unique images just from text descriptions.
That's the really futuristic feeling stuff.
It is. And Murph AI for turning text into like natural sounding voice recordings.
So audio content too, it really levels the playing field, doesn't it? Small businesses can create high quality content without needing a specialist for every single thing.
Absolutely. Okay, so we've got customer engagement covered, content creation. What about the internal stuff? Keeping the wheels turning inside the business.
Operations and collaboration. Yeah, AI is moving in there too.
Like project management.
Definitely. VoiceSpin and Pipedrive point to tools like Asana and Notion. They're adding AI features.
For what kind of thing?
Automating tasks, streamlining workflows, helping assign and prioritize work, even AI text generation within the platform, or filling out databases automatically.
Sounds handy. And Trello. VoiceSpin mentioned that too.
Yeah, Trello's more visual, right? Now it has AI for generating content within cards, checking grammar, summarizing discussion threads.
Keeping projects organized.
Yeah.
And what about meetings? All those conversations.
Ah, yes. Pipedrive mentioned Otter.ai.
To transcription.
Yeah, transcribes business conversations, meetings, calls, and then automatically generates summaries.
Ooh, no more frantic note-taking.
Exactly. Save everyone some time there.
That could seriously boost team efficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift to maybe a more complex area, the supply chain. That could be a real headache for small businesses.
It really can. And this is where things get pretty interesting. That interview with Axum was insightful.
Right, their AI-powered B2B platform.
Yep.
Tailored for MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises.
What are they doing with AI there?
Automating procurement, for one, but also real-time credit evaluation using things like GST data and transaction history.
That could be a game changer for smaller suppliers trying to get fair terms, right?
Potentially, yeah. And they're also focusing on sustainable sourcing using AI.
Stuff that used to be way too complex or expensive for smaller players.
Exactly. AI is making it more accessible. What were some of the specific pain points Axum's platform tackles?
Things like clunky manual buying processes, the difficulty assessing if a new partner is creditworthy,
Yeah, the risk involved there.
and just getting visibility into whether materials are sourced sustainably.
So Axum automates that, provides data-driven insights.
Helping MSMEs build more efficient, maybe more resilient supply chains, lower costs, stronger partnerships potentially.
That's significant. And it lines up with other sources too, right? Like the MSME strategy article,
Yeah, in the Workday blog, they talked about AI optimizing inventory management.
forecasting demand better, identifying slow-moving stock.
Exactly. Avoid stockouts, but also avoid tying up cash in stuff that isn't selling.
Smart. And X42 mentions streamlining logistics too.
Mm-hmm. And even predicting potential supply chain disruptions, letting businesses get ahead of problems.
Proactive, not reactive. Okay. What else in operations?
Well, the Olive Branch Chamber of Commerce piece highlighted scheduling tools, Calendly, Motion using AI for better time management.
Automating the back and forth of booking meetings.
Yes. And they mentioned accounting platforms like QuickBooks and Xero adding AI features.
For things like categorizing expenses automatically,
Yeah.
generating invoices.
Stuff like that. Even AI video creation with type frames from that tools PDF, making video marketing easier.
So many different applications. It's almost overwhelming.
It can feel that way. Which brings us to the big question. How does a small business actually start using this stuff effectively? Where do you begin?
Yeah, it's easy to get lost.
Yeah.
But the sources give some really practical advice, like starting by identifying your specific pain points. Both the Olive Branch Chamber and Workday really stress this.
Don't just grab a tool because it's cool AI.
Exactly. Ask yourself those questions the Chamber suggested. Are you spending way too much time on admin? Are customer service bottlenecks slowing you down?
Target the areas where AI will give you the biggest bang for your buck.
Precisely. Solve a real problem.
That's great advice. Focus. What else should they keep in mind?
Inc42 made a really important point about documenting your current processes first. Creating SOPs, standard operating procedures.
You need to know how things work now before you can automate or improve them.
You got it. It's foundational. They also suggest starting small.
Don't try to boil the ocean.
Right. Pick manageable AI projects that give you quick wins, that builds momentum and confidence.
Quick wins are always good for morale. What about expertise? Not everyone's an AI whiz.
No, definitely not. Inc42 talks about collaboration and partnerships being key.
Partnering with tech providers, AI startups.
Yeah, or even exploring resources from bigger players like NVIDIA or Microsoft that Inc42 mentioned. Connecting with local AI startups who offer tailored solutions too.
Building those external relationships can bring in needed expertise.
For sure.
Okay, what about the people inside the business, your team? How do you get them on board?
That's crucial. Investing in training and AI literacy is essential. Inc42 and Workday both hit on this hard.
Make sure people understand the tools and how to use them.
Yes. And Workday ads. Choose tools that are user-friendly and integrate with what you already use.
Minimize disruption. Don't make things more complicated.
Definitely. You don't want tools that don't talk to each other. That integration piece is huge.
So test things out first.
Inc42 recommends pilot programs. Test AI on a smaller scale before going all in. Work out the kinks.
And Workday had a good point, too. Check the tools you already pay for.
Right. Many platforms are adding AI features. You might already have access to AI power you didn't realize.
Hidden gems.
Could be. They also stress monitoring performance over time. Keep tweaking, keep optimizing.
It's not set and forget.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And a theme across Workday and the Olive Branch Chamber was start small, scale up gradually based on results.
Take it step by step.
Yeah. And finally, both emphasized user training and really integrating the AI into workflow so it feels natural, not forced.
So a planned, incremental approach seems best. Now, Inc42 did mention challenges MSMEs face, right?
They did. It's not always smooth sailing.
What kind of hurdles?
Things like not having those documented SOPs we talked about. Resource constraints, time, and money.
The usual small business struggles.
Pretty much.
Mm.
Knowledge gaps on the team, worries about data security with new tech, maybe dealing with old legacy systems that don't play nice with AI.
Real obstacles.
Very real.
Yeah.
But as Inc42 points out, they're not insurmountable. The strategies we discussed can help overcome them.
And Workday had a more positive spin, too?
Yeah, they noted that AI tools are getting cheaper and easier to use, which is lowering those barriers to entry for everyone.
That's definitely good news. Okay, so looking ahead then, what's next? What does the future of AI look like for small businesses?
Workday had some interesting thoughts on future trends. Adaptive AI systems.
Meaning?
Systems that learn and adjust in real time based on new data, more dynamic.
Okay.
They also talked about contextual AI, understanding the broader situation for deeper insights.
Going beyond just the raw data.
Exactly. And then agentic AI. That's the one that sounds a bit sci-fi.
More autonomous decision-making?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Handling more complex tasks on their own. Still developing, obviously.
Wow. What else?
A big emphasis on ethical and transparent AI use. Building trust is key.
Absolutely.
And this idea of an augmented workforce, humans and AI working together, playing to their strengths.
Collaboration, not replacement.
That seems to be the direction. Plus, more integrated AI ecosystems where different tools work seamlessly together.
Connecting the dots across the business.
And Axum's interview hinted at longer-term shifts too, like AI-powered B2B marketplaces, maybe more reliance on transaction-based lending.
Fundamentally changing how businesses connect and get funding.
Could be. The landscape is definitely evolving fast.
That really sounds like it. Constant change, constant new possibilities.
Absolutely. And the key isn't just adopting any tech. It's strategically applying the right AI tools to your specific needs and goals.
Well, this has been incredibly insightful, a real deep dive. To wrap it all up, what's the main takeaway for someone listening right now?
I think the central message is AI isn't some futuristic dream anymore. It's not just for the big guys.
It's here, it's practical.
It's practical. And, frankly, becoming essential for small businesses to boost efficiency, connect better with customers, and really drive sustainable growth.
And crucially, you don't need to feel pressured to do everything all at once.
No, absolutely not. The best approach. Identify your specific challenges, your bottlenecks.
And then explore those manageable, high-impact AI solutions that directly address those needs. Start there.
Exactly. We covered a lot today, lots of tools, lots of strategies. We really encourage you to dig into the resources we mentioned.
They're a great starting point for your own exploration.
Definitely. See what resonates for your specific business.
Okay, and on that note, here's a final thought for you to chew on. Given how fast AI is moving, what totally new opportunities or maybe challenges might pop up for small businesses soon?
Things we haven't even thought of yet.
Maybe. And what steps can you take now, beyond just adopting today's tools, to get ready for whatever that evolving future holds?
Something to keep in mind. Proactive thinking.
Exactly. It's a dynamic world out there. Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.